So back in the day, it was a magical time. Every single video that I delivered was delivered in 16:9, the aspect ratio of television and a lot of films. But nowadays, clients are asking for a lot of aspect ratios, everything from 16:9 to 1:1, even to 9:16 like a phone screen. And sometimes, like in this case, you just didn't shoot it quite wide enough. Luckily, with the magic of modern technology, there is a way to fix it fairly quickly. In editing, it takes about 5 minutes to do, and I'm going to show you that right now. So this particular shot is a product video for these pool floats called the Sea Lander, and you got two models showing how they can be used in the sea or on land, thus the name. For 16:9, it's a nice composition. It's great, but the problem is when you zoom in to 1:1, everything falls apart a little bit because we didn't quite shoot it wide enough for this. And so what are we going to do? We're stuck, right? Well, not really. There's a couple steps to do. But the fix is actually quite easy. So first thing we're going to do is we are going to frame it how we want it to be framed in the final video. So for me, I kind of want it just like that, just wide enough that we can see everything. We have a little room to play with. One of the issues here for me is that this shot is moving. It's kind of handheld. So we're just going to go over to Stabilize Perspective and click Camera Lock. And what that'll do is it'll stop the camera from moving completely. So now if you play it, it is a locked off shot. It's essentially a locked off shot for all intents and purposes. Then you're going to turn off all your effects, all your grades. You're going to come into the color tab, click grab a still, and you're going to export this still as a PNG. Call it whatever you want. Then in Photoshop, you drag in your PNG, you highlight the area that you want to fill in, you click generative fill, don't even tell it anything, make it do the work for you. Click go get a coffee, except it's too fast. You actually can't go get a coffee in the amount of time it takes for this thing to work. And it'll fill in the entire thing for you. So I kind of like this one with this little it's got a little bit of shape to it. So from here, you're going to save out a PNG, just a regular old PNG file. So now you just take that PNG, you slide it under your original clip, and you have this with a weird line and everything, but we can fix that, I promise. What we're going to do is we're going to crop our main shot just a little bit off the top, pull it down a little bit like that, and you can see what it's doing. If you turn off this clip, you can see that the crop is literally just cropping the top of it. And then we're going to feather it out a bit so that it kind of looks like that. There you go. Maybe a little bit more just because the trees are kind of moving. And then in the color tab, we can turn back on our color, and we're just going to copy the color, and we're just going to copy the color over to the PNG so that it's all the same like that. And now when you play it through, you have a perfectly filled in shot. Now, this shot had a little motion to it before, so we're going to add that back in. Now, we could have tracked the whole thing and done this whole rigmarole, but instead we're just going to do it digitally. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab another adjustment clip here, put it on top, and for this shot, we're just going to put it right on top of only those two clips. We'll make it this length, and I just want it to have like a slow zoom out, because this is a nice shot, but I think it could have a little motion. So we're just going to hit dynamic zoom. We will adjust it a little bit to be a little bit less intense. And now the shot kind of slowly zooms out. So what was kind of a nightmare situation before is now kind of like a flawless VFX that takes about 5 minutes to do. And you can do this for any frame size as long as the movement of the shot and the movement of the things in it aren't too intense. Hopefully that helps.